So, does the crystal, if you want to scry in a crystal ball, does the size and the shape matter? Coming up right after this.
That's unexpected. I must say, you fight well.
Now put that in your pipe and smoke it.
All right, good afternoon. This is Lucky Lynx. I've been driving around the East Bay posting flyers for the upcoming retreat, the Tibetan Bond retreat here in Northern California that's happening in August. And I'd like to thank the Ravens Wing in Oakland. You guys were fantastic. They posted a flyer for me. And Aquarian Era here in Concord, where I got this little guy. It's Concord and Pittsburgh, Concord, Pittsburgh area, but it's in Concord. So listen, you guys have seen me, you guys all ask me to do more scrying videos. Well, people always ask me, well, what does the size and the shape of the crystal ball have to, well, I just got this little guy, and I'll tell you that it works really well. And so if you look at that other video I did on crystal scrying, so I was in the shop and I was just testing them to see, and it's like, yep, works. So you can follow the instructions on that one that I showed you guys how to do it, or you can take my crystal scrying class. I'll tell you more about that at the end. But here's the thing. I was testing out pyramids. There was a pyramid in there. There was a crystal pyramid that worked pretty well, and I was kind of liking that one, but then I found this little sphere, and I thought this would be really neat to just sort of carry around with me if I wanted to do scrying like on the run. And then this is what I did notice, though. Like, I do respond better and I don't think it's necessary, but I prefer the natural stone because I was looking into cat's eye. I love cat's eye. I think it's beautiful, but it's synthetic, and it didn't give me the effect as easily or that I wanted, that I got with this. And there was another one that was blue glass that I thought was beautiful. It didn't give me what I wanted, and just test it. Go in the store and test it, or so it's preference. But look at how tiny it is. Works great. I can get it to work immediately. Sometimes you got to practice, but that's okay. So you got to get some practice. So check out that video that I did on how to scry, or if you guys want to take a scrying class, I have a scrying class, and you guys can take it with me. 779-302-8009 or conjurehope@gmail.com. Hey, if you would like to learn more about this Tibetan Bond retreat that is coming up in the beginning of August, from August 3rd through 10, I will be doing a Facebook Live with His Holiness, my Master Padma Gampo Rinpoche, Tibetan Bond Master, on this Tuesday, the 9th, 1 p.m. Pacific time. We'll be doing an interview in which he'll talk about why this is so important and what you will walk away with. And I will say that I really became confident in scrying after I started down this Tibetan path. Some of the obstacles that I think that had been in my way before I started doing this, the stuff I was doing in Tibetan Bond really helped me to get centered and focused and able to weed out the garbage. But hey, if you want to take a class in crystal scrying, like I said, I've got one in that. I've got one in basic and intermediate to advanced tarot. That's 2 different classes. I've got 2 in Lenormand. I've got one in basic Lenormand and 1 Grand Tableau, and I've got one in Mexican Loteria, and I got one in playing cards. So if you're interested in taking one of my classes, then contact me, 779-302-8009, or if you want me to read the crystal ball for you, or you want to get a reading, same number. And for those of you who've donated, so generous, I thank you so much. And if you guys like these videos and you want them to keep coming, and you want to help to keep them coming, I'm going to put my PayPal and my Venmo below. So look at how small. It doesn't matter. People like to make it really complicated. You don't have to complicate it. I'm always saying simplify, simplify. I do like the inclusions on this one. There's a lot of inclusions. I prefer it. You may find that clear glass ball works for you better, whatever it is. Don't get hung up on the tool. Remember, it's just a tool. Don't get hung up on it. So, again, I'm Lucky Lynx, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do. You guys have a great week.